All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. We in the building, the NFL.com or NFL Network. Adam Ranks have the Lions going 3-13. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And he had the 49ers going 3-13 last year, and look what they did. He had the Titans with a terrible record, somewhere around 4-12 or 3-13. Look what they did. So at the end of the day, when you see these way too early predictions, it's hard because he got the Lions winning a home opener versus Chicago, versus Indianapolis at home, and versus Houston at home. But pump your brakes. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? What if Drew Brees go down? What if Aaron Rodgers go down? You know what I'm saying? What if Dalvin Cook don't come to camp? You know, and can Madison carry the load for the Vikings? I think not. If he could, they would be giving him the ball a lot more. Okay. So a lot can happen. That's why I say when people talk about what you think the Lions record gonna be, you only really know before the day of the game because football is a high contact, high injury type of game. You know, and you trying to predict how good New Orleans is gonna be this year. It's always a team that fall from grace, that's not as good as they think they're gonna be, and it's always a team that come from the bottom and rise to the top. And I know a lot of Detroit Lions fans hope that's the Lions this year. They hope that Patricia, become a better game manager. He adds some more flavors and some more, seasoning to his defense. And they hope that a healthy Matthew Stafford can be the ultimate difference maker, which he can. He hoped that these guards come in and they're able to open up holes for the running backs. And you hope for a lot of things to happen. And, it can happen. It can be our year. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? It could be the Lions' year, but I wouldn't read into what Adam Rank was saying, man. I'm not reading into no power index or these simulations that post predict the season. We'll wait and see. You know what I'm saying? The weatherman can't even predict the weather, 100% of the time. He says it's gonna rain and it don't even rain. He says it's not gonna rain, then it rain. He says it's gonna rain, then it snow. He says it's gonna snow, then it shine. It's sunshine. So you really never know. Football is tough to predict. When people say, "Oh, what chances do the Lions have to make the playoffs?" or "What chances do what chances do they got to win the Super Bowl?" You don't know until the season get here. It's just so many. Football is one of the more unpredictable sports, right there with NHL and Major League Baseball. NBA is very, very predictable because the injury rate ain't as high and there's no parity. In NFL, it's parity. You can get a great player in the 7th round. You can get a great player undrafted. You can get a great free agent that you don't think gonna be that great. I mean, it's just the possibilities are endless in the NFL. So I wouldn't believe what Adam Rank say. I think, a lot of these games that they count the Lions out in, those are the games that they show up and they win. Remember, most people was counting them out versus Kansas City last year, and I said it'll be a competitive loss, and it was a competitive loss. They easily could have won that game. You know what I'm saying? And the games you think they could win, like he said, Houston, Indianapolis, Chicago, they usually don't show up and they lose those games. But we'll see. But, every year it's the same thing. Last year they predicted, ESPN predicted 3 and something, but Stafford went down. They didn't predict that. So, Stafford is the driving force, behind this thing. You got Dan Orlovsky saying they go make the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. You got some other people in the media that's been close to the organization that believe they're going to make the playoffs. And people ask me all the time, what's your opinion on it? And I don't have an opinion until the week of the game. I give my prediction week by week. And that's how I'm going to do it. You can't predict what the Lions going to do. If you predict they do good, they do bad. You predict they do bad, they do good. You stay neutral. We just see what happens. But I wouldn't read much to what Adam ranks. And people going to say, oh, they hating on Detroit again. He hating on Detroit again. Well, he hated on San Francisco last year. And San Francisco, was the number 1 seed and went to the Super Bowl. He hated on Tennessee last year. They did good. So hopefully this is something that's good. This is a good luck charm with him predicting the other way around. And there are some people believing that the Lions can be this year's 49ers. I really don't see it. The 49ers draft well. The 49ers understand to build through the trenches. And then you build to the second level, the third level of the defense, and same thing for the offense. But maybe they can have that type of turnaround. Maybe it is that year. Maybe DeAndre Swift is a difference maker. Maybe Kerryon is more durable. He able to carry the load. Maybe Galloway take that step again. Maybe Amendola do his thing. Marvin Jones, Marvin Hall. Maybe the defense come out there and show different. But from what I've seen from Matt Patricia and his defense, it just don't seem like he willing to change. But desperate times cost a desperate measure. So maybe he get desperate and, he changed it up. He called more blitzes. He disguised more stuff of that nature. So, So there's a lot of different things that can happen. But one thing through my 20+ years of being a Lions fan is they very, very unpredictable. You can't predict what they're gonna do. So it's nothing to get angry for and to burn Adam Ranks, name in the dirt. Let's see what happens. A lot of fans, we did when they dropped the season schedule. A lot of people say the Lions can lose. They can go 1-7 in the first eight games. It was a lot of you guys saying it on the live stream, and I said, man, I'll just wait and see. People said, what you think the record gonna be? Who knows? I couldn't predict Stafford was going down last year. I knew he still was hurt, but I didn't think he was going to go down for the majority of the season. Straight up and down. So it's just the NFL is an unpredictable league, and that's why we all love it. A lot of people love the NHL because in the playoffs anything can go. People love March Madness because anything can go. So I just think it's way too early, man. You're going to have training camp injuries. You're going to have veteran pickups. I mean, you still got Cam out there. You still got Everson out there. You still got Larry Warford out there. You still can have trades. You're going to have veterans that get released. It's just so much to go out there and think who's going to dominate, who's going to be good. You never know. What if Jordan Stidham from the Patriots is the real deal and he leads them to the playoffs? Going to throw a lot of players off. What if Josh Allen regress? What if Baker Mayfield is just not good as people, think he is in Cleveland? What if Roethlisberger get injured again? What if Lamar, regress this year in Baltimore? What if Dalvin Cook come in late like Melvin Gordon did and get injured? I don't care what they say. Whatever they say about Madison, he not Dalvin Cook. If he was, then, it wouldn't have been no drop-off when Cook didn't play. What if Rodgers get injured? I mean, it's just so many, what if Dak, don't play good because he ain't happy about his contract? What if Russell Wilson go down? So that's what, a lot can happen. So don't get caught up in this NFL offseason where, people predicting this happen, that happen. It's very, very unpredictable. But if you have a healthy number 9, then we got a chance to win football games, straight up and down. If number 9 not there, then we have zero chance. We probably not gonna win too many football games without him, with Chase Daniels being the quarterback, straight up and down. That's just what it is. But I don't take it personal no more. Until the Lions change the narrative about how they handle business, how they approach football games, you can't get angry. You can't get angry. Oh, he hating on the Lions. They proved them right last year, and the year before last. So you can't get angry at it's Detroit versus everybody. It's the Lions versus the Lions. When Martha's ready to put a winner on the field, when she ready to pay somebody that's got experience, when they ready to make the right decision and the right moves in the franchise, they ready to pay players and treat players the right way, then things will start turning around. You know what I'm saying? Things start turning around for the Lions. Bob Quinn seemed that he getting better at drafting. So this year draft didn't seem half bad, but we'll see when they hit the field. But we got holes like every other team. We got strengths like every other team. So I'm not taking this personal against Adam Ranks at all. It's his opinion. Well, we'll see. If they win 4 games, he was wrong. If they win 3 games or less, he was right. But this is a make or break year. And if they do go 3-13, one may believe that Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn won't survive that. But we've seen worse. We've seen Martin Mayhew get a promotion after going 0-16 under Matt Millen. Him and Luan. My thing is, as long as they win 5 or 6 games, Patricia and Quinn Trish should be back. Bobby and Matt. So that's just my train of thought thinking about it, man. But we'll see what they bring to the table next year. I don't have a prediction. I'm not going to get angry at Adam Ranks about his prediction. He's consistently wrong, so why get angry at a guy who making a prediction and we in June? We ain't even hit training camp. We don't know what preseason going to look like. We don't know if the season going to start on time. We ain't had no training camp injuries now. We got a lot of key free agents still out there Come on, man. It just mean they have no content to talk about and they reaching. So, like I said before, I have no opinion on the Lions record. I will base my record on a week by week thing, like I did last year. I will do a season preview, all the teams that will be playing pretty soon. But I do appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to any of those links if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the video, and appreciate the love, support, man, from everybody out there. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. One time for the one time we gone.